Good day, friends. Yesterday, there was an announcement by the Prime Minister that we have 19 more days to go before the lockout and lockdown really stops. So, this is second phase, and now starts the turbulence. Do you know in the last few days, the domestic violence reports have increased by more than 50%? And can you understand what could be the reason for that? Because yes, this what the situation under which we are living is not normal. We're not used to spending so many hours confined in a house, right? Many of us are still struggling to adjust and adapt to this. Some of us have done a good job, some of us are still struggling. So here, my friends, I've just come to tell you that there are 4 buckets which could give you which could help you to adjust better. And what are those 4 buckets? First is self-love and self-management. Second is management of the family and loving the family. Third is domestic balance and working in the family. And the fourth is professional work. Okay, so these are the 4 things which we are doing, which we'll continue to do. But just to put that in a perspective so that it helps you. So we start with self-love and self-management. They're not very different. So if I love myself, I look after myself. I wake up in the morning, I do my physical exercises, I do my pranayam, I make sure that I meditate so that I stay in a calm state. I center myself within myself and I do everything that I can do, and if I can't do it, I do not criticize myself. I accept myself as I am. Then when it comes to loving the family, I think it's an extremely turbulent time for many of us. Many of us are temperamental and we are getting the worst out of each other at times because we're spending so much time with each other. So what do? One is we can center ourselves in the family. We have certain roles in the family which we need to take care of. Simple ground rules of using less technology, spending time eating lunch and dinner together, chatting on neutral topics so that it doesn't get heated up. Those could be some of the things you could do as a family member. Then comes the personal life and the professional life. Now, this is a very challenging part, especially for women, because here we have no choice but to work at home. At the same time, we have to work out of home because we're working in a professional world too. Like for example, me, I have a lot of things which I have to complete, and since my everything is by appointments, I have the choice to work around those appointments. So what do? Now family becomes very important. When we are talking about domestic chores, so far it was servants or the homemaker who was doing everything. Now tables have turned a little, so new adjustments have to be made. And what are those? All of us have some role responsibilities. So how about taking some duties which you are comfortable with which your family is comfortable, and all of us are able to create a win-win situation. So working around role responsibilities would be important. Finally comes the professional balance. Now it's really difficult, friends, easier said than done, how to stay focused on work and how to be a person who is result oriented. Today, because we are working in virtual teams and we are working from the house, there are roles which are overlapping. But to minimize that is something which you need to first think about how you're going to manage your day so that you can do it better. One of the techniques or the trick is to do it one night before. So you know what time you're waking up. Make a mental map of what all is going to happen in the next day. What time you're going to wake up, what all you're going to be doing, how your day is going to go, what time approximately are you going to eat, how much time you're going to spend with your family, what are the chores which you have to do, and what are the very important and urgent activities you have to do. And my friends, even if you don't do it, it's not the end of the world. We have a long time to go. So the bottom line is be loving towards yourself, be kind towards your family. Whatever we are inside is what we project. So if we are happy inside, we project a very happy state outside also, and we feel everything around us is working for our highest good. So with this, I close. I hope it was useful to you. So remember the 4 buckets and remember them in that order, starting with first self-love, to love for the family, to domestic chores, to professional work, and all's going to be well. Bye.